Hey everybody, welcome to the Glimpse channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
Hello Glimpse Nation. Today we're super excited to present another Keeping It Real interview.
We are so lucky to have so many special guests lined up to help us along our Project Us journey.
We hope to empower you all to embrace your individuality and be your true authentic self while learning so much from each other's fabulous differences. We have not one but two special guests today. We're excited to connect with Renee, Felice Smith, and Chris Gabriel. They're the super cool humans who wrote a very important book called Hugo and the Impossible Thing.
We'd like to thank our very generous friends at Penguin Random House Canada for adding Hugo and the Impossible Thing to the Project Brave Glimpse journey last school year. Please search for Hugo on the Glimpse into the Life of a Child YouTube channel.
We put together a book reflection glimpse for Hugo in the fall of 2021. You might want to check it out.
Okay, it's time to get this interview started.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Project Us Glimpse team is proud to present Miss Renee Felice Smith and Mr. Chris Gabriel.
Hey, Glimpse
Nation!
Nation! My name is Renee Felice Smith.
And I'm Chris Gabriel.
And together we are the authors of
Hugo and the Impossible Thing.
And we can't wait to dive into this interview. Thanks for having us.
Hi Renee and Chris. It's so nice of you to take the time to connect with us. I'm so excited to be able to ask you a question. Glimpse kids always say that everybody is perfectly unique and magnificently awesome. What is one quality that you love about each other and why?
That's a great question. I love Chris's unique sense of creativity. Chris is inherently creative. He always has a unique perspective, and I think that's what makes his work so memorable as an artist, both a musician and a writer.
Thanks, Renee.
You're welcome.
Well, Renee, this is three things. Renee is kind, supportive, and courageous.
Oh.
Three qualities that are also to be found in the book. Who from the book has those qualities? You tell us.
I think it's Hugo. And me, apparently. Thanks, Chris.
You got it.
Hello friends, welcome to the Glimpse family. It's always cool to connect with and learn from the creators of picture books that we explore.
Your book reminds us that everything isn't possible until one day it's not.
Doing things that haven't been done before, thinking differently, and changing the way things have been done because you think there's a better way is so important for our learning and our growth.
It's also important to know that life is full of challenges and there will always be failures along the way. We can learn so much about ourselves by pushing past the impossible and using our failures to guide us.
This question is for Chris. Can you think of a time that you learned something about yourself after failing?
That is an excellent question. Okay, when I was younger, I started playing the guitar, and it was kind of coming naturally to me. I was getting pretty good, and I was kind of playing whatever I wanted, and I thought I was good at the guitar. So then, a little later, I auditioned for the jazz band in my school, and I had to do a lot of things that I had not been practicing, like reading music and doing scales, and it turned out that I did not make the jazz band that year. And that taught me that it's one thing to be naturally good at something, but that doesn't mean you don't have to practice and work at it. So that taught me that I needed to also work hard to get what I wanted.
And that was a valuable lesson.
And that was a valuable lesson that I learned from failing. So failing is an opportunity to learn and grow.
I love that.
Hello, Chris and Renee. As a Glimpse kid, I'm learning to add my voice to the world. Thank you for sharing your voice and hearts with us. Interviews like this one are really special. We really appreciate you being here with us today.
This final question is about the optimism of knowing that together we are better.
Hugo and his friends are proof that fabulous differences can be used to find solutions to problems that once seemed impossible.
We have so much to learn from each other's unique skills, experience, and opinions.
This question is for Renee. Can you think of a goal you reached, something you accomplished, or a problem you would not have been able to solve on your own?
Ooh, that's another good one. Okay, so when I was in school, I was always really creative. I was an art student. I was in the band. I was in the school plays. I loved dancing. But I really struggled in math. And I think a lot of artistic people have had a similar experience. So I learned that my best friend was really great in math. And one year, I was struggling so badly. I was in this advanced math class. Somehow I landed up there. And I asked my friend Katie if she wouldn't mind tutoring me because I was struggling so much in the class. And so once a week, I'm gonna cry. Once a week, I would go to her house and she tutored me and she got me through the class. And I ended up getting an A at the end, actually, but I never would have been able to do that without Katie's help.
Hello, Renee, and hello, Chris. My name is Rafia. It is now time for you to flip the Keeping It Real interview script. It's now time for you to ask me a question. Ask me anything you want. Go ahead. Ask away.
Okay, our turn to ask the questions. Rafia, what was your own impossible thing?
And who helped you make it to the other side?
Let us know.
Hello, Renee, and hello, Chris. Thank you for that amazing question. I was born in Nigeria and I came to Canada when I was 4 years old. I didn't speak one word of English, and when I started school, I thought that learning to read would be impossible. My mother and the rest of my family also didn't speak English. My mother was like my Hugo. She always told us that we would have to keep trying. Together we could take small steps and eventually we could learn. So even though she was also learning herself, my mom, all the teachers I had, and all the friends I made along the way were here to help me to get to the other side of what I once thought was impossible. Look at me now, just a few weeks away from my 9th birthday. I'm a great reader and I'm using my voice as part of the Glimpse team to empower others to face their impossible things. We are stronger together.
This has been an awesome Keeping It Real interview. Renee and Chris have given the world something to think about, reflect upon, and grow from.
There is so much to learn from Hugo and the Impossible Thing. Look for this gem in your local bookstores and public libraries.
Glimpse Nation, thank you so much for the chat today.
We really enjoyed this opportunity to get to know each other.
Yes, and remember, stay brave, stay bold, and stay curious, just like Hugo.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
We'll be back real soon with another Keeping It Real interview. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, you can change the world by keeping it real. Be who you want to be. Be who you are. Lead with your heart, and you will go far. Have a nice day, everyone.
There's joy, there's wonder everywhere when you see the world from the eyes of a child, the eyes of a child.
This has been a Glimpse production. Thank you for watching.